Okay, good morning once again, everyone. Before I call on one of our leaders this morning, Mr. Lakul, because of newbie in our midst, so that we want them to understand how they can navigate through futures platform, which is derivative platform on Bybit Exchange, how they can change to edge mode, how they can do many things on the platform. I would like to use this medium to remind all our newbies in the house that their maximum leverage they will recommend for them is 5x. Then I want us to have a kind of two section, or do I mean, we want us to have a kind of plan for amateurs in our midst. I used to feel all the new beginners pain, as in the way they don't know how to even do many things, even though after they might have been taught how to operate derivative and all that, they still find it difficult. I have someone that I've funded for the past 2 weeks now. The person is here to know how to pick a trade. And I have another one that is just panic, just fear and all that. So because of the fear and because of inability to a kind of unprofessional skill and all that. So I want to introduce all our newbies I want to give them a kind of their own strategy that will make them not to be scared, that we protect them and prevent them. So don't forget, we already told them to be using 5x, right? So another thing I want all our newbie to be doing is that any given signal at all. So please, all the people that used to drop signal, make sure you used to put your stop loss there. So I want all the newbie to be putting their stop loss on their trade. So the person that want to explain how they can trade, how they can set up a trade this morning, Mr. Laku, get prepared. I didn't see Mr. and Mrs. Margaret on board this morning. So Mr. Laku, please, sorry for the impromptu assignment. You help us to handle the class this morning, how they can, you just go straight to the derivative platform and explain how they can set it up perfectly. Okay. So now, about all the newbies, please don't panic. Just make sure you cut your quote according to your size. So one of the things you need to do is that don't use more than 5x leverage, one. Then secondly, always make sure you put your stop loss. So, and number three, make sure you stick to your money management. Don't go for any target for now. Don't put your expectation high for now. I want you to see this time as a learning period. So even your first 1 month, see it as your what? As a learning period. So that by the time you could become professional, even though if you like, you might not use stop loss again. If you become professional, you have understood support and resistance, that is when you can now be replenishing without putting stop loss. If you are a professional, you might not put stop loss and you will know when to replenish so that you can get out of that trade. But as a beginner, I think I don't want us to be rushing all our newbies to quickly understand support and resistance and all that. The person that have not even understand crypto at all, we can't expect such person to understand support and resistance quickly like that. So we need to give them a kind of strategy that works for them and that will not make them to lose their money. So because of that, all our newbie use 5x leverage. And that is how the person that's going to present this money is going to present to everybody. All the professionals in the house, you know what to use. You can use 20x leverage. You might not put stop loss. The next, if you are on short trade, the next resistance when to replenish. When you are long, the next support to replenish. But let's consider all the newbies spending the time they're going to catch up with us. So all the newbies use 5x leverage, then always put your stop loss. And number three, make sure you stick to your money management. How do I mean? Assuming you have $100, for instance, you open a trade with, let's say, 22 cents or 3 cents, as the case may be. When you open your trade with 2 cents and you put your stop loss, don't forget that with this, you use 5x, one. Number two, you use money management, 0.2 cents dollar. Then number three, you put your stop loss. In case that market now go against you, maybe you lose, one cent, or you lose the whole 2 cents, or you use you lose 0.5. You know, sometimes what you tend to lose when you put stop loss used to higher than even the amount you involve in the trade. Never mind. Even though if it is 0.5 cent you lose, even if it is $1 you lose. I get it now. By the time you open another trade, you're going to gain it back from it. Just do that plus or minus at the end of the month. Even though if you can end up that month with 50%, you are still in the line. You are still on the way. You are still getting it right. I get it now. So I want all the newbies in the house to see it from that angle. So, Madam Margaret, you're welcome. So we want to have that your class again this morning, because that last Wednesday, I can see how busy you were that day. So we want to have the class again this morning, but this time around, you're going to explain to the level of replenishment. But please and please, when you are explaining the replenishment, make sure you you indicate that you are explaining the replenishment for them to understand it for now. When they are on cross, we don't expect all our newbies to replenish for now, because they don't understand the support and resistance level at all. Then even though if you are old member and you don't understand the support and resistance yet, then count yourself as part of as one of beginners that are still learning. Count yourself as one of what? Of the beginners that are still learning. Even though you know that you are yet to understand it very, we are not that fast in these things. And we have different types of learner. We have fast learner and we have slow learner. If you know yourself that you are a slow learner, don't deceive yourself. Still count yourself as beginner and go back to the principle of beginners, or you go back to the strategy of beginners. And what are those strategies of beginners? If you have any beginners in your community now, and the person is not on this call this morning, the person might be doing wrong thing. Please let us make sure we disseminate this information to get to them. Please let this information this morning get to them. All newbies that are just coming on board, you might use our word of all those 20-day challenge to motivate them, or to how do I put it, to bring them in, a kind of marketing strategy. But the moment they come in or they come on board, make sure you let them realize that before they can go for any challenge, because that's one of the mistakes that we have made in the past. I'm trying to correct now. Before you can embark on anything at all, make sure you must have a kind of learning period. It's a must. It's a must. A kind of big market that we have not been trading before. You just want to jump in and you want to be making big profits like that. It doesn't really work that way. It doesn't really work that way. So you have to first of all learn. So don't do your learning process. Use your 5X as a beginner, please. Use your what? Your 5X. Close your eyes off of big profit and all that people might be sharing in our results group. So you stick to your 5X leverage for now as a learning process. Nobody will tell you when you keep increasing your leverage, when you have confidence in yourself that, no, I'm good at this thing. But for now, make sure you stick to your 5X leverage, one. Number two, make sure you add stop loss when you are setting your trade. Then number three, make sure you stick to money management instruction given to you. If you can stick to those three things for now, by the time you become a professional, we have videos for support and resistance. So we're going to ask your upline to get it for you from our channel. So once you get it from here, then you have confidence in yourself that you are good. You have become a professional. Then you can now start to increase your leverage. You can increase it to 10x, 15x, or 20x, but don't use more than 20x. Then by that time, but even though if you become a professional, even professional, they are the one that use the most lowest money to trade, as in lowest money to trade. That is what professional use. Small money, very small. So if you use small money, why professional do use small money is no other reasons. It's because of something like this APT signal like DAR, that you might think it has reached the peak, that it's going to come down. All the analysis and everything, you have concluded that, wow, this thing has reached the peak and is ready to come down. And the thing refuses to what? To come down. So the thing refuses to come down. So by the time, the next thing for you, once you have entered that kind of trade, is to now, okay, let me go and look for the next resistance, because you short the market. The next strong resistance, you place your replenishment there. It might not reach that your replenishment until it's going to come back to take profit. And if it reaches that replenishment, it's going to be a favor to you. Wow, fantastic! Because you're going to have more money, and you're going to have more. You're going to have more money and good entry and good take profits. So, but for now, as a beginner, forget about replenishment. Though you'll be taught, but forget about replenishment for now as a beginner. As a beginner, forget about what? About replenishment. They will teach you, but for now, all you need to do as a beginner is set your trade. How you can set your trade with 5x leverage, then set your take profit and set your stop loss. Then make sure you use good money management. Then they watch your trade. If you open like 5 trades, for instance, if all the 5 deliver for you, wow, even if it is 1 cent, you realize from that trade, be happy, be contented about it. You might open another 5 trade, 2 will hit stop loss, 3 will deliver for you, or 3 hit stop loss, 2 deliver for you. Just they observe. Then as you are observing, then make sure you are watching all the videos you need to watch, especially the support and resistance video and every other things. Then because by the time you are practicing all those your trade, you used to that platform and that trading platform. That one is by the way. But about this thing, the support and resistance, by the time you watch those videos and you understand it, then nobody's going to tell you before you yourself might not want to use stop loss. Do you know why you don't use stop loss? Because you know the direction of market already. You know where it's going to stop for you before it's going to reverse back. So, and you know how you can manage yourself to follow that trend up to when it's going to reverse, when it's going to return. So that, by the way, do you know that the gala you talked about the other time, and that person just started me yesterday that he's still on that gala trade, but he said he did not replenish when others are replenishing. That he said he used 1 month chart. He used 1 month chart to analyze his own next resistance, and that when he put it there, this thing is yet to pick it. The thing is yet to pick his own replenishment, his own first replenishment. Imagine that. So one of the things that got people liquidated is because they waste their bullets. So that's why you need to understand the support and resistance level very, very well before you can go into replenishment. So if you trade and goes into stop loss for you, it's far better than you are amateur, you don't know when to replenish and you don't use stop loss. You are amateur, you don't know where to replenish and you leave your trade like that. Don't forget you are on cross. It will be just keep crossing, keep crossing, keep crossing, keep crossing, keep crossing, keep crossing. If care is not taken, you're going to cross all your money. So please and please for now as a beginner. And if you are professional also and you think that strategy is going to pay for you and better for you, why not? You can also go for that. So because of our time, I would like to call on Mr. Lakul because Mrs. Margaret is no more online. So Mr. Lakul, I think she just private chatted me now that our network is very bad this morning. Okay, I'm so sorry. My network is so bad this morning. Oh, sorry. All right. So, Mr. Lakul, I want us to help us to take all our newbies in this house through because I'm recording this class. So I want you to take us through derivative platform, how we can go about it, how we can play around it. For layman to understanding, I'm talking about the beginners, people that don't know anything about futures before, how they can start their trading with all I just explained now. Then, so we stop the recording. Then we give room for question and answer for this morning. Then, mind you, before I forget, I want all our newbie to understand this once again. In this our channel, anytime we drop signal here, we used to have comment section under that signal. If you have any issue with that particular signal, please drop your comment under that signal. Then all the signals providers, anytime you drop signal, please always go back to that comment section to go and look for any complaint about it or anything people complain about it. Please, then anytime any signal delivered, you don't need to forward it the same way they have dropped it on that Signal channel. You can just say deliver, because it's used to confuse all our newbies. They will think you just drop another Signal again. So it's like you are doing something different to them. So please and please just highlight on it. You know, you have seen it on that platform, that third-party platform that TP is also rich. Don't forget we are considering TP1 here. Even though if it reaches TP2, TP3, TP4, we don't need to share it here. Once it has delivered TP1, then you come to this place and say delivered. So that's one of the things you're going to include in your work. You are doing well. We commend you. In fact, it's a great job you have been doing. But please help us to be always doing that so that people will not continue to enter trade at the wrong time again. Because don't forget, some people are waiting for you to say delivered before they know that the signal is invalid. They don't know how to go and check it whether it is valid or not. So with time, they're going to know how to go about that. But as a beginner, we need to consider them too. So you just highlight it and say delivered. So it's not necessarily you copy it from that group that TP is also time, duration, all those things used to convince all the newbies in the house, please. So, but newbies too, that our plan B trade result on WhatsApp, we only share our positive results on that WhatsApp group, because that WhatsApp group is like prospecting WhatsApp group where we used to add people to come and see our result before they take their decision or before they register. Before, you know, that group has really helped me a lot. I don't know about you. A lot of people that I used to have, they have not even registered or they have not gotten started. I just used to add them to come and see how it's happening. I guess now, and for immediately after, sometimes when they see people dropping their result and all that, they will private chat and say, wow, this is fantastic and all that. But when you now imagine when you are now posting the minors, whereas some of the minors you are posting will later go to plus, but you have scattered, you have discouraged newbie with your negative posts. So please, if anybody posts any negative things or even any discussion apart from sharing of results in that WhatsApp group, I may remove you. We have stakeholders group, a discussion group that has been attached to this our Signal channel. We attach a discussion group to this our Signal channel. So that place is not meant for any other thing but just to discuss anything, any negative thing you experience, any loss you experience, you can post it there. Even though if you are in minus this, minus that, post it there. If you have any complaint, post it there. If you have anything, you have any information, post it there. So not on that our WhatsApp Telegram, then not on that features training for beginners. There was a time one man went to that Telegram channel where we used to have a beginners class, start to drop episode of complaints and everything on that group. It's not go well. It's not good at all. So please let us know that only on stakeholders or comment section under each signals. That is where you can drop your comments. So that is that about that. So anybody that try that again, I'm going to remove you on that our WhatsApp group. Thank you. So Mr. Lacour, over to you, sir.
Good morning, sir, and thanks for this privilege. Good morning, everyone else, especially the newbies, which you are going to be very particular about this morning. First of all, let me share my screen. Let me look for pencil.
You are not audible enough, sir.
Oh, okay. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear
Okay.
You now.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Your screen is visible.
Okay. Now, for the newbies, after your registration from the link your upline gave to you, and a signal drop, this class is basically how to go about placing a signal. That's how to use the
Please, your voice is too low, please.
back office.
Please increase your volume, sir. I
Audible
am
now?
not hearing you, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, I think you're audible now. I think you're audible now. Okay,
Am I
maybe it's
audible?
going.
Yes, sir. Speak louder a little bit.
Am
so
I
that we can
audible
hear
now?
you clearly.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, you're audible
Yeah,
now.
now.
Go ahead.
Am I
Now.
audible now?
It's better, sir. I'm
Yes,
hearing
You're
you now.
audible.
yes. Yes.
Oh,
Louder now.
okay. I ought to go off and come back again. So, for the newbies, after your registration from your upline, from the link your upline has sent to you, then this class is basically on how to implement a trade, execute a trade. So when you've gone through all the videos, done all the necessary things, then the next thing, and which is the most important thing, is for you to place a trade. So what you're going to do is, one, let's do this. Before that, let me share my screen again. Can you see my screen, please? Hello?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. When a signal drops like this, let me use this. Okay.
Don't forget, you cannot make use
Can you
of
see
our.
this?
You can't make
We
use of
can't
our
see,
signal channel.
Hello?
we
It's not
can't see it
showing.
again.
You cannot see. People cannot see from our signal channel because it has been secured. So use another signal channel to explain whether I always win, because some people are used to always win.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see this? Can you see this one now? Hello?
I see.
Yes,
I
yes.
see it, sir.
You can see. Okay, good. Now this is how the signal looks like. Where I'm pointing all these arrows. Like this one now is DA/USDT short. Now this short means, okay, anyway, I'll explain that later. But this is how the signal looks like. When this drops, please note, because I'm using Always Win platform directly. This is not how you'll see it on our own platform when it drops. For example, this 20x you are seeing here. This 20x, can you see the leverage? 20x. Hello?
Yes, we
It's
can
you,
Hello?
sir.
see.
Okay. Okay.
Keep going.
For the newbies, please, you must not take 20x. Of course, when it drops, it's not going to be 20x. You'll see 20x stroke or 20x and 5x and 20x dash 20x. You stick to 5x. Then you'll use 0.2% of your capital. So if you have like $100, 100 USDT, you're going to use 0.2, which is 2 cents for each trade. Forget about replenishment for now. Forget about everything. But just follow the rules given here. This is much money strategy. First of all, you'll use this leverage, 5x leverage, and 0.2% of your capital. Then you also apply this stop loss because you are a newbie. You just follow this for now. Then let me go back to the Bybit platform. where I'll show you how to do the trade execution. Now, this is the platform. When a signal drops, the first thing you do is to come here. These 3 dotted lines. I hope you can see it, please.
Hello, sir. Keep on
Hello?
going. We see it. We can see it.
Okay. Okay, no problem. When you come to these 3 dotted lines, you click on it. It will now bring you to
Can we
this.
do it along with you now?
Okay, you are doing it along with me. No problem, man.
I'm asking.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
can
can.
follow up. You can follow up.
Yeah, you can follow up. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Mhm. When this will come out next, then what you'll do is, you see this, the first one is calculator, the second one trading preferences, the third risk limit, the fourth remove from favorite, then the fifth video tutorial. You go to the second, which is trading preferences, where the arrow is pointing at now. You click on it. Oh, okay, not allowed. Please, let me go back and use a pair. I'm not using that. This, I'm trading this already. That's why I can't change it. Let me use like, okay, this, that. Okay. All right. Good. Now, if you are, for the first time, this is for the newbies. The first time you go into this platform, this is what you'll see. One way. When you click on those 3 dotted lines, it's going to be one way. But you're not going to use one way. Now, the reason this is one way is because, like the question the lady asked this morning, if you can place an opposite trade while the trade is going on. With one way, you cannot. If you are shorting, it remains on short. If you click short again, or if you click long, it will cancel the previous trade, which was the opposite of what you just clicked. Like if there's a signal now which says long, you are trading this DAR USDT, and because you put it on one way, you click long, it will start longing for you. Already the system has taken that you are longing this trade. Then if there's another signal, a counter signal that comes and says short that same pair, you now go and short it. It will cancel the previous long and start shorting, whereby already you are in a loss because you cancel a trade that is already running. But if you change it now and put it on edge, you click on it, you see what's coming up now. This is one way. This is edge. So what we are going to do is you click on this edge, the second one. Click on it, then come down here and click OK.
I am
Now
not
what this
seeing the
edge
edge
does,
in my phone. Hello, sir.
let's go back, ma. Click on that one way.
Okay, sir.
The first one on top is one way mode. The second
Yes,
one
sir.
down is edge mode. Have you seen it?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen it, ma?
I should
Okay.
click on.
Click
Yes,
on that
sir, I'm
edge.
there.
Yes. I
I've
hope you are not using a
selected
pair
it,
that
sir.
is okay. You selected okay. Click on OK.
Thank you, sir.
The moment you click on OK, now it will take you back. You now see that here has changed to edge mode. No more one way. You understand? Do you understand me, ma? Has it changed in yours?
Yes, I am changed. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
good. All right. Now you go back. The next place you come is here, where you have this. Can you see? Where you have this cross. You've seen it. Have you seen it, ma?
I'm seeing it, sir. I'm there. I'm
Okay.
following you, sir.
All right. Initially, it's going to show you isolated. Now, let me click on it. This is what you'll see. Isolated. But to move it to cross. Now, because you are a newbie, you are going to drag this line. You see what's happening now? It's reducing to 5. You come down, the second one. You drag it down to 5. Have you done that? Please let me know if you are following.
I'm following you, sir. I'm okay on that side.
Have you done it? Okay. Now
I
you click on
I
save.
know that place.
No problem. There are others I don't know. I'm just explaining the process. So you click on save. Now it's done. You then go back to the signal that was sent. Now this is the entry. 0.260. 0.260. Then this is market. Okay, before that, let me show you another thing. Here is where you have markets. You see these markets here? I think it shows markets when you start initially. But you see this arrow down, this button. There's this, what's it called, triangle-like icon. This one here. If you click it, this is what comes out. Limits, market, conditional. Now, limits here is like where you would like the price to take you in. If a signal is given, like that one I was given 0.260, and you don't want to enter at 0.260, you can say, okay, you want to enter this market at 0. And that's a short signal. So you want to enter at 0.270. You cannot use limits. If you click on this limit now, it will come out. But like this signal that is given, it didn't say limits. There was no limits. There was nothing like that. So there are some signals that will tell you limits. There are some you'll just see. I wish I could. I'm not able to go to our own signal channel where I would show you how signals drop, because they used to give 2 entries, one high, one low. So you choose the one you want to, depending on your analysis of support and resistance. If you know what you are doing, you choose where to place your trade. So that is where this limit comes in. You place your trade somewhere, then when the market gets to that place, it takes you in. But markets, this market now means instantly. You are entering the trade now as it is. That is what market means. So like it is now. Here now, the entry is 0.260. That is the entry. Now, if you click on this 0.260, while the market price, the market you'll be in already immediately. It won't wait for take profit. Limits. It won't wait for the price to go to any particular place. The moment you click buy or long or short, when it's on markets, you are in. That is by the way. Then the next thing is, you see where this DA is written. You come and click here. These other placement preferences will now come up. To avoid confusion, I'm not going to take you around the whole of this. Just click on order by cost, which is, to me, simple to understand. You click on order by cost, which is the second. The first one is order by quantity. The second one is order by cost. The third one is order by value. This value used to bring confusion. So as a newbie, just go to order by cost. Click on it. Then click on confirm. You see that it has changed to to USDT. Now, this order by cost now is going to determine the quantity, the amount you are going to use from your capital. Like now, you are asked to use 0.2. This is where you now input that 0.2. I hope you are seeing it. When you input this 0.2, now it's going to show you the value of that 0.2 here. This is the value. This is it. Now this up here is a quantity, and this is a quantity. The quantity of 0.2 dollars of that is 3.5. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And the value is 0.99. So when you click, after setting the amount you are going to use for this trade, which is 0.2 of your capital, you now come down to here or here, depending on the signal given. If it's long, you click on this, the green one which says open long. If short, you click on the down one which is red and says open short. The moment you click on any of these, you'll see that pair appearing here on positions. Okay, let me explain this first. The moment you click, it will come to this position to show that the market has started already. But if you use that limit order I told you earlier, it will come to this order. Position there means trade that is running. Then order here means trade that you use limit order, that's pending trades, trade that has not picked up yet. The moment it picks up from this order, it will automatically shift to positions. Like if you check here, this is my order, I have one order here placed. The moment it picks, it will come down to positions, which will now make me have 3 positions. Then this order will turn to 0 because there's no more order there, there's no more there to be traded. It has gotten to the level which I set it to get to, and now it's in position. Now that is when you start seeing your trade as it goes here. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Hello?
We are with
Hello?
you, sir.
Okay. Do you have any questions so far?
Yes, sir.
Hold on, please. Now let me tell you the next step. Now to set your take profit and stop loss. After placing the trade and it comes to positioning and it starts running, you notice this place where the arrow is. You see set TP stroke slash SL. That TP is take profit, SL is stop loss. Now when you click on it, this is what comes out. Now let me go back to the trade, okay? Now the first target, the take profit in this trade was 0.252. So you come here now, this is take profit. You now say 0.252. Now below here is stop loss. Now you go back and check. As a newbie, you use stop loss for now. As you advance, you're not going to be needing that again because of our system. This is just for the newbies. The strategy for the newbies. Stop loss here is 0.170. You now come here again. 0.170. Now you click on confirm down. This is confirm. You meant to click on it. It will appear here. It should appear here. Like now, I didn't set this my stop loss, so I'm going to set it now for you to see. Audio USDT. Let me do that so that you will see. Okay. I know you can't see my screen now, but the target is 0.3169. 0.3169. Okay. Now I click on this. This is at 0.3169. You see what is happening here? The moment I clicked, I wrote 6 numbers down. Something came up here. Before now, there was nothing here. 0.3169. Let me show you what I mean. You notice that everything has disappeared there. But when you start clicking now, 0. You see? Something has come up here. Market take profit order will be triggered when market price reaches 0.000. I hope you've seen that. If I delete this 0 now, nothing is showing there again. So now put up my take profit. You see, market take profit order will be triggered when market reaches 0.3165. The expected profit is 0.0632 USDT. Return on investment is, that's ROI, is 32.41%. That is what you see we post after we hit our TP. Those posts you see percentage. This is where you see it. And now come down here to confirm, and I click confirm. Have you noticed something here? It is no more showing set TP stroke SL. It has now shown the number I imputed. Now I'm now telling the system when it gets to 0.3165, please end the trade for me in profits. I hope you understand that, man. Do you understand that? Hello?
We can hear you loud. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. All right. She wanted to ask a question. You may ask your question now, ma.
Sir,
Or
thank you,
anyone
sir.
else
Good
can
morning,
ask any
everybody.
question. Good morning.
Sir, please, where I'm going is when you said order by cost and order by quantity, something like that. I want to ask the quantity own, is it a composite something that you must put before you place your order, sir?
Order by cost, order by quantity. This quantity means the quantity of that you want to use, you want to trade with. You understand? Already it has shown here. You see the quantity here. Our boss is going to further explain that soon. The quantity of
You
0.2%.
don't even need to. Sorry to cut. Madam, you don't even need to stress yourself about the quantity and the value. You just follow the instructions given to you by Mr. Lakul. Use cost, then you are good to go.
That's what I was trying to say. Don't bother yourself. Just stick to what you are saying. As a newbie, maybe as you advance, you'll get to know these things and you can then decide for yourself. But strictly follow our instructions. Strictly. You understand me, man?
Sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Any
sir.
other question?
Hello.
Yesterday, there was a trade I placed. It was on limit. So, immediately I placed the trade to position. And they have not seen it was 0.18 something. I don't know if it sold or something. I can't remember the coin. But immediately that order. And I am sure that I placed it under limit. The order jumped to the position immediately. Though it later gave me profits, but I was shocked that I placed something on 0.17 something, and it jumped to 0.18, and the order started, the trade started running, sir. I don't know if anybody have experienced such, sir. Thank you.
Yes, I think I have experienced that with API 3 today. API 3, the same question you're asking is what I wanted to ask our boss, because it happened to me. It was on limits. But the moment I clicked on it, it took me into the markets immediately. Already I was on loss, but it eventually went to take profits.
What you did not notice in that kind of situation is that you check your entry price and the market price. When an entry price, let's say you want to short the market, and when we want to short the market, the exchange expects that your entry price should be higher than the market price. When you want to long market, the exchange expects you that your entry must be lower than your lower than market price. A situation whereby the market is lower than entry price and you later click button of short, it's not going to go to limit, it's going to go to position straight away in market price. So you have to always take note of that before you open the trade.
Oh,
So that's
can you see my screen, sir?
Yeah, I can see
Can you
it.
see this API 1.3?
Yeah.
When I enter this trade,
Yeah.
I think this 1.634 was the market price as at then.
Okay.
Now, since it's short, long, sorry.
Okay.
My entry price was, I think, 1.620 or so. The immediately I clicked execute, it just jumped immediately to the present market price. So I don't really understand what happened there.
So maybe that's what I say. When you are used to short market, if you used to short market sometimes you may want to open a trade and mistakenly click on short. When you click on short and you want to, and the entry you set is lower than the market price, it's going to enter as market price for you. So make sure you always. It has happened to me in the past. That's why I'm trying to. I can answer this.
My battery is 5%. Let me on the generator in case I go off. Please, you take over.
All
Let
right.
me just on the
So
generator.
please, anytime you said you wanted to enter at 1.620. But when you want to enter at 1.620 and you mistakenly, you want to long, and you mistakenly click on short button instead of long, it's going to enter at market price for you at the rate of 1.634. So that's exactly what happened. So you
Now,
have
when
to
such
take
a
note
thing
of
like that happens, how do we control the situation, please? Because yesterday I
you have
nearly ran mad.
is it that you close it immediately again, you close it at any loss or profit immediately, and you reset it properly. That's just the solution.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're welcome. So, Madam Stella, you want to ask a question, man?
Yes, so
Go ahead, mommy.
there's I've typed it in Telegram. There's this thing that came. So I don't understand that it was written on top of that price list. Something achieved. So if I see that achieved, I will feel that that one has been this thing is over. So I don't understand it. I wrote it there.
Okay. I just told people that I used to share that our signal that they should even stop sharing that. But it's a simple English. They drop you a signal maybe in the morning. They copy that signal from a particular platform.
Yes.
And they have TP1, TP2, TP3. So those people that drop the signal now said their take profit has been achieved. Duration, it take 1 hour. They put it there. Percentage achieved, they put it there. Those people they now share it with you that for you to know that the profit has been achieved. The profit of that signal, previous signal that have been posted, the profit has been achieved. That's just you have nothing to do about it. It's like you are less concerned about that, because just for you to know, it's kind of update for you to know that the signal has been delivered. So,
okay.
but I just told the people that,
it again.
No. When they said achieved, so it's not a signal. It's not a signal. It's a result. They are sharing the outcome of the signal that have been shared. When you see signal, you will see entry price, you will see TP. But when you now see something they say achieved, so you should know that it is a result of the signal that have been dropped that has been shared. I get it now. You can see what I'm saying now, Mr. Big Dollar. So I pray Mr. Lakur come online in time so that two of you, Mr. Steven, you are the one that have been doing wonderful job in sharing those signals. Please and please, once you drop signal in the channel, once you see in the channel from the platform where you copy the signal from that the signal has been delivered, so don't all those episodes don't share it. Just come to the channel and say delivered. I get
Okay,
now.
sir.
Yeah, just
Okay,
come to
sir.
the
Okay,
channel
sir.
delivered.
You can
That's
do
all. Aha. Mm.
All right, sir. No
like,
problem, sir. We'll stay cautious, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.
thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. So another question, please. Another question. Wow. Well, we thank God. We thank Mr. Lakul for that wonderful section for this morning. It has been a wonderful section. It has been a wonderful section. So we appreciate him. We commend him for that great job. So, Mr. Stephen, you want to say something, sir?
Not really, sir. Not
Okay.
not.
Okay. So another question, please. So please, this video is going to be pinned on this channel as a new video for beginners. I've unpinned the one did by me, the one did by Mr. Stephen Larry the other time. All those ones I've removed it from pin message. So I'm going to pin this one with latest update for all the newbies now. I'm going to pin it. So make sure you direct all your newbie into our pin message so that they can watch. It's like 3 videos there like that they need to watch. Once they watch those videos, then they are good to go. So even though I may even remove all the pin message and leave only this one there and some write-ups so that the people will not get confused and make sure they watch it. So thank you everyone for your time. Thank you all. Thank you all. All right.
Thank you
Sir,
very
please,
much.
I need the link of this group. I want to, my friends want to follow. Is interested.
All right,
I
madam. You
need
know
the
this.
group link, sir.
Hello, is a privilege for you to find yourself here. You know we have other links.
Hey,
Yeah, we have several groups. All our groups are free to join. Only this one, there are some things, not that they're going to pay, but there are some criteria, there are some things they will need to pass through before they can be added here. So even though you yourself, I think this is your Bybit you are trading with. Is it the one you register with Mr. Yusuf or the one you have before?
it's the one I registered with Mr. Yusuf. I don't know anything about it before. It's Mr. Yusuf that
Okay, good,
introduced me to everyone.
good. Now this
So
is
I
what
am now enjoying by the
good,
grace of God. Please,
good,
though, where do
good.
I add my friend? Because he's very
This is
interested in this.
this is what we are going to do, madam.
Okay,
Make
sir.
sure you copy your link from this your application. You know where to copy your link on your Bybit app, right?
Check, sir. I've
You know,
never done that before.
okay. So I'm going to which leader do we have on call that is not yet an affiliate here because I cannot. Okay, let me just demonstrate that. Let me quickly share my screen and demonstrate that to you. I'm coming. All right, I want to share my screen now. I want to share my screen.
Can I help with that?
Okay. Let me stop my screen. Yeah, you can help with that. You can do that, bro. But okay, you can do that, bro. You can do that. Let me stop my
So
screen.
I'm sharing my screen now. For if in case you want to invite your friend. Can you see my screen now? Can
You
you see
see
my
it,
screen?
sir.
Okay. Once you open your Bybit account, your app, let's say you open your Bybit app, it will take you to your home page. It will take you to your home page. As you can look, as you can see the upper screen here, it says the time, that is 10, which is red. It says 10:08. Below it, you see a image, just like a image that circle. Just click on it. It has a yellow cover and a white head circle on its head. Just click on it. Once you click on it, okay, you will see invite. You will see your details. You will see my reward. You will see invite friend. Can you see that, ma?
I'm looking for it, sir. I've not gotten it.
Okay.
You say it's an image.
Yeah.
I do what?
Once you open your Bybit app, it will bring you
Yes,
to
sir.
this page. Okay.
Okay.
On the top, as you can see, a search bar that is moving, that is going up, that is changing a style. That search bar.
Yes.
Look at your top left, madam. The top left. You're going to see provide icon at the top left.
Top left.
On your
the
home page.
homepage, sir.
Yeah, on the home page, yeah.
So I'm not seeing
So
it.
on the
I'm
hub,
confused somehow,
up,
sir. Up, I'm seeing yellow.
yes, that is it. Just click on it.
Okay, sir. I've done that, sir.
So what did it show you?
I saw invite friends.
Good,
Identity.
good. Just click on
Identity
that invite.
verification. Okay, sir.
Just click on that invite friend.
I've done that, sir.
So once you click
Invite
on invite,
friends to earn 50 USDT commissions.
okay, good. So once you click on that invite friend, as you can see, it says invite a friend to earn 50 USDTs and commission.
Yes, sir.
So under the commission, it says my commission will be what? 20%, right?
Yes, sir.
Under it, you have a referral code.
Good. Yes,
Under
sir.
it, you have a referral link. The easiest way
Yes, sir.
for you to get to make the person so easy for him to register is to copy that link. As you can see, it says referral link. There is a link, just like a www.bybit.invite with reference code. Beside it, you see a box that pump up like copy. Just click on that
Yes, sir.
copy. Once you click on that
The,
copy, it will say successfully copied. Go to any of your friend. Just send it to any of your friend. Once your friend registered, once he registered, just let him know that he should send to you his registration details so you can confirm.
okay, sir.
Hope you understand me, ma.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
So that's how
Thanks.
it's. Any other question? Do you have any question, ma?
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Thank you, Mr. Stephen, for that wonderful explanation. We appreciate you all for your time. Okay, Madam Victor want to speak. Madam Victor want to say something. Mrs. Victor from Port Harcourt. Oh, mute your microphone. So, mommy from Gabon. Hope you are satisfied with those questions.
Sir, thank you, sir.
All right, madam.
I appreciate, sir.
You're welcome.
You
So,
coach me
Mr.
how to wire it here. I want to pump Bybit here,
All right,
but
all
it's
right,
not
all
small.
right, all right, madam. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning,
Good
madam.
morning. Yeah. So I just it's just a reminder. I just want to
You can't hear you again. Oh, you just want to do what, madam? Oh, just want to do what, ma? Hello, madam. We can't hear you again. Oh. We can't hear you again. Oh.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Uh,
Hello, madam. Yeah, we can't hear you, man.
So I just want to remind you that you asked me to send you my UID on WhatsApp. I've sent it to you, and they are yet to approve my request for affiliate.
Okay, you don't worry, madam. Just keep sharing your link from your application, yeah? Don't never bother yourself, madam. You can be sharing your link from your application to your people.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, madam. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your time. Thanks for joining. So, the recording of this class, the recorded is going to be shared on this channel soon. So, thank you all. I think I'm going to pin it on this channel so that you can direct your new people, new traders, to watch it before they start their trading. Thank you all for your time. Thank you for joining us. Thank you all. Bye.
thank you, sir. And have a wonderful Friday weekend.
Bye.
To Mommy Comforts. Let me stop the recording.